Where would you be without me? Better question is, where would I be without you? Homeless! Do you think they want to see me take this gym? What do you guys think? Are you recording?
Yes.
Okay, good. So back when I was broke and we were first dating, I wanted to spend time with Meg, but I had no money to take her on dates. So there were several date nights where we would go to Barnes & Noble. Yeah, Barnes & Noble was really the only book. No, there was another bookstore we went to called Second and Charles. And what I would do is I would come up with a list of questions, and the answer had to be a book title. So it was obviously a great date idea because it required no money.
And it was really sweet because he would put in all the effort to come up with the questions and plan the date, and just a lot of great memories.
Yeah. So we have a kid now, and we're back in the broke days. So we're pulling out the old tricks.
And that's what you can expect to see in today's video. Benjamin has a list of questions as he plays Pokemon.
I'm pulling out the questions now. No, actually, I don't want you to see them, but I do have them. They're right here.
Yeah, he has a list of questions. I have no clue what they are. He's going to reveal them to me. We'll share the note between us. And then once we get inside the bookstore, we usually split up with like a certain amount of time, collect the books that best fit the questions, then meet back up in the bookstore and explain our book picks to each other. And it's just fun. Are we going to reveal the questions now or?
We can. You want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the first question.
How many are there?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 questions. We probably aren't going to get to do all of them. We can pick and choose because it takes a while.
Okay.
First question I have is, a new documentary is set to release next fall based on your life. What is it called?
Oh.
Second question. You've been abducted by an alien species. They want to know the purpose of life in a sentence. What is it? The third question, it's a fill in the blank. 5 years of marriage. Wow. It feels like blank.
That could go a lot of ways.
Yep. That's kind of the goal.
All positive. I'm not insinuating anything negative.
Sure. Next question. J.K. Rowling just announced a new Harry Potter book. It's called Harry Potter and blank. The next question is, if I could go back in time to when we were dating with one piece of advice, it would be blank.
Goodness.
These next two are book titles that fit the theme of our first date
Okay.
and our first fight. So if you could find a book title that sums up those two events.
Okay. I could hardly remember our first fight, but I'm pretty sure
No, it was around food. We both know.
I was hungry.
And I was hungry. No, our first fight was because I was hungry and you weren't hungry. Remember?
Yeah.
We went to Hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to fight about that right now.
Apparently. The last two questions, the first one is, congrats, you just won the lottery. What are you planning on doing? And then the last question is, we just inherited a vacation home. Where is it?
Fun. Okay.
Those are my questions.
So maybe what we should do is I'll pick 2 questions I want to answer and you pick 2 questions you want to answer.
Yeah.
And then
Let's do it.
Okay. Wonderful. So, and now you guys have a list of questions. So if you want to do this, you have a whole list.
Yeah.
Created by the master himself.
Wow, there's so much power.
All right. Are you ready to do this?
Yeah, you pick the first two.
Okay. J.K. Rowling for sure.
That one's fun.
The 5 years of marriage one is fun.
5 years of marriage? Okay.
So I think those are my 2.
Okay, J.K. Rowling and 5 years of marriage. My first one is going to be our first fight.
Okay.
I think that would be a fun one. And then the new documentary set to release, what is it called? Based on your life.
Okay. Woohoo! All right, we're going to go in there and film a little bit and then try not to be intimidated by the thought of filming in public at some point and camp out in a corner of the bookstore and reveal our picks to you. I found some of them, I think, but still have to find 3 more. right.
Okay.
We're just acting like this is normal to be on the floor.
It is. Here's the thing, babe. When I was a kid, I used to just find a spot on the floor, grab a Calvin and Hobbes book, and just read the whole thing in Barnes & Noble.
But now we're 30.
I'm still a kid. First question. A new documentary is set to release next fall based on your life.
Okay.
What is it called? I cheated and got 2 for this one. I'm sorry. But I will show
Show
them
your
both.
top pick.
Yeah, I'll show my top one. Okay, ready?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Now show me.
The Idiot. Dungeons and Drama.
Yeah. Okay, you're the Dungeons and Dragon and I'm the drama.
That's pretty funny. Mine is The Idiot. Because I feel like that's self-explanatory. I also got A Deadly Education. Because I've been in school literally my entire life.
You just can't graduate.
I just can't.
It's not true.
My entire life, since I started school, I think I've spent maybe 2 years, 3 years not in school.
He just loves learning. It's kind of crazy.
We'll go with
me.
that. Okay, second question is 5 years of marriage. Wow, it feels like
1, 2, 3. All right, show me.
answered prayers.
Oh, wait, that's really sweet.
I know.
Mine is We Are All So Good at Smiling. I don't think it's actually a happy book,
No.
but it's happy to me. Hi, are we in your way? Would you like us to move?
Sit tight for a while.
Yeah.
Censoring book?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
third question. J.K. Rowling just announced a new Harry Potter book. It's called Harry Potter and...
Okay.
Count us down.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
What is yours? I got Ministry of
makes
Truth.
sense.
Yeah.
And the
Masters
Masters
of
of
Death.
Death.
You're-
Doesn't that sound like a
Yeah.
great book?
Yeah. Harry Potter and the Masters of Death.
Yeah.
What would that story be? Well, for me, the Ministry of Truth. So this takes place after the battle at Hogwarts. And Harry is put over a new ministry made in the Ministry of Magic called the Ministry of Truth, where they use Veritaserum to find out who was actually a Death Eater and who was faking the whole time. And he is responsible for weeding out the second in command and stuff like that.
Okay.
I think that would be a fun
mine
book.
is the sequel to yours.
And the Masters of Death.
And all of the ones that they weeded out join Harry.
A book describing our first fight.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Violent Peace.
Yeah, we're very calm fighters. It was very short-lived. As soon as we ate,
Yeah.
the fight ended.
Yeah, so what happened is we went to a restaurant and I was under the assumption that we would be eating together. She was under the assumption that we were just going to be hanging out. I was hungry, she wasn't. So I pull up to the counter, order my food. She doesn't order anything, and it made me mad because I thought we were going to be enjoying a meal together. I was hungry,
I
so
was just here for the hang.
I was just irritable. And I just remember being so trying to keep my cool while also being very upset.
And also,
It's such a
it's
dumb
so
thing
funny
to fight
'cause,
about.
now we would never get in a tiff about that.
No, just eat a snack. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, mine is inspired by that.
The
Event.
golden spoon.
And this book is a cozy mystery, like picture the Great British Baking Show, but it's also a murder mystery. So, a food-centered murder mystery.
That's perfect.
Anyways. All right. Well, should we buy a book now? Do we go book shopping?
Yeah, I think we got to get something else. The only one of this that I would actually want is this. The Idiot.
So dumb.
It's a classic. Dostoevsky.
Well,
Yeah.
we're going book shopping.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
See ya. So the book I got for you is The Lovely War by Julie Berry. So if you guys remember in the last video, the TBR, whenever I was looking for, I thought The Secret History was this book. I kept talking about how it was about a trial and there's Greek gods and stuff like that. This is the book. I'm not crazy.
And I thought you were great.
Yeah, you 100% did.
But I wanted this book and I wasn't, I kept talking about it.
Yeah, and it was kind of annoying because even after we stopped filming, I kept asking you if you remembered what I was talking about, and you didn't remember. So this is to show that I'm not crazy.
You know my TBR better than I do. And the book that I got you is
Fever House.
I have no clue what it's about, but he said he wanted it before we went in there.
Yeah. It's a horror book. It's about a hand that induces madness.
Oh, yeah, he did tell me about this.
Yeah, and apparently, like, an agoraphobic ex-superstar and her son get hold of it, and craziness ensues. Yeah. Anyways, thank you, baby.
I love that for you.
Yeah. Thanks, babe.
Mwah.
Yeah.
I'll have to cut that part out. Nobody wants to see that.
Leave it in. Leave it. They need to see it. We're in love. That's fun. Okay, let's go read.
All right, let's go read. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Of course, like, subscribe, and do all the things.
And if you end up using this idea, let us know. I'm interested to see what questions you come up with the whole bookstore date.
Yeah, maybe we'll steal some of your questions next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
See y'all next time.